Who are those who will enter Jannah without judgment? It's a hadith of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he gave certain qualities. They are qualities, they are tough qualities. Okay? First of all, those mentioned in the hadith, that particular hadith, it says 70,000 of them are not alone. It doesn't mean those with those qualities alone are those that will enter paradise. There are other qualities, like the Al-Haji encouraged us to memorize the Quran. There are hadith of someone who memorizes the Quran as among those who will enter paradise, and Allah will crown their parents, and they will be able to ask 70 people of their relatives who were supposed to go to hell to go to paradise. So we have separate hadith of different people that do not actually connect to that particular hadith, and they all serve the same meaning. So that's the first thing I want to tell us. And the quality, the most important quality mentioned in the hadith are, these people are people who rely on Allah so much, they don't ask for anything. They don't ask for anything. And the hadith gave some details that you cannot bear. That even when somebody afflicts them with something, they don't run around trying to fix it. They bear it till the end. For example, somebody is afflicted with jinn. You see the parents start taking the person here and there for ruqyah and things like that. It's just an example. For such kind of people, if somebody afflicts them with jinn, they remain like that till they die or something. They rely on Allah and leave everything in the hands of Allah. So I'm not saying you that's going for ruqyah, you are doing something wrong. Those people, it's just like the hadith of the Prophet. Two Sahabas, the kuffars cut them. They say, deny Allah, deny Islam, else we'll go cut your head. One of them, worry man. I know be Muslim. In fact, I hate Prophet Muhammad. I hate Allah right now. They say, good, go. The other one say, I can never deny Islam. Kill me. They killed him. The worry man, as he run, he go meet Prophet. Say, Prophet, oh, I don't mash line. Oh. I don't mash line, but I didn't mean to mash line. Prophet said, what happened? Say, they held us at gunpoint. They said, or sword point. Because that time God no day. So they held us at sword points. They said, if you don't accept Islam, or if you don't deny Islam, we'll kill you. I had to deny Islam. But I know, in my mind, I just deny and I escape. Prophet said, you have done well. So long as you said it just to escape, you didn't mean it, it's okay. And that other person who didn't say it and died has done better. You understand my point? So they are both okay. It's not that, just that for your iman, it's just the level at which you can take your iman and how much you can absorb things and take them. Is that okay? Some people cannot just stand in their book of deeds that they insulted Allah because of something. But some people could stand it. He insulted Allah, but he didn't mean it. You understand my point? So it's just, the Lord said, وَالزَّانِيَةُ وَالزَّانِي. The same. Is zani, zaniyatu, the flogging for the fornication, the stoning for the death. And there are a lot of regulations on that. Just say you catch a woman with another man does not allow the woman to be stoned to death. Okay? First of all, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 countries that we have that still practice Sharia, real Sharia to an extent, apart from the political influence. Okay? If you catch somebody in Nigeria today committing fornication or adultery, you don't have the right to stone the person to death because we are not operating Sharia law in Nigeria. So it has to be a universally agreed law. Everybody knows we are operating Sharia before you can implement any Sharia on anyone. Your son became Christian. You say, oh, we have to kill him. You don't put laws into your hands in a state or country that does not implement Sharia. That is the first condition. Secondly, when you catch somebody fornicating, what are the rules? If you hear the rules, if you see person where they fornicate, you don't face the goal. You don't go once yourself. When you catch somebody fornicating and you report, you're in trouble. Because when you report that you caught somebody fornicating or committing adultery, they will ask you to bring 3 witnesses apart from you that saw the same thing. If you cannot find 3 witnesses, you will be flogged 80 strokes of the cane for slander. And even if you find 3 witnesses, They will scrutinize you one by one. If your stories do not match, one person talk one thing where the other one, no, all of una 80 strokes of the cane for slander. Islam goes a long way to protect the dignity and privacy of people. The time of Umar radiallahu anhu, he was going with one of his servants. You know, he usually go and check the people at night to see how they are doing, if they need food, if they need anything. That's like the governor. He was even like a president then, because he had governors of different other places. He would go from house to house and check if they are well. Sometimes he would look, okay, these people are okay. So he was looking, he saw somebody drinking alcohol. He told the servant, we must catch this guy. Why is he drinking alcohol? The servant said, Umar, now you they go catch you. You they spy on this man. He said, it is us that are committing sins. We are the ones spying on this man. He hid in his house drinking alcohol, hoping nobody will see him. You came to spy on him, and Islam forbids spying on people. That is why the Prophet said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hates a man that we go and commit sin at night. Nobody knows he commit sin, no? Only him and Allah. But in the morning, now you go come carry him out, go to tell your friends, well, if you see what happened yesterday, oh boy, I finished work. Oh. You, what you do, nobody know. Allah kept your secret. Now you will go carry your own mouth, go there announce the dirty thing what you do. Say Allah dislikes such people. See, even your own self, Islam wants to protect you from your own sin that you committed that you know between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is why, talking about stoning, the only woman that was stoned in the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was not caught. She reported herself. She came to the Prophet, she said, I've committed adultery and my mind is not all right until I have the punishment on me. The Prophet said, you don't know what you are talking about. Maybe you were just kissing and doing so. Just go. The Prophet sent her away. The Prophet didn't want to hear. Because adultery, fornication, these are sins you commit against Allah. And they are sins you can easily beg Allah for forgiveness, and He may forgive you if you are sincere. And promise you are not going to go back. You understand my point? Telling people about it is not good. The Prophet sent her away with style. He said, go. You don't know what you're talking about. She came. She said, Prophet, I'm not a child. I know what I'm talking about. What I said I did it. Prophet said, okay, if what you are saying is true, go. You will be pregnant. When you are pregnant, come back. Prophet kept giving her chances to run away. She got pregnant, she came. He said, Prophet, I'm pregnant. He said, okay, go. When you give birth, come back. Prophet just wanted her to go and not come back. But she came back, she said, I have given birth to the baby. I'm here. I cannot feel peace until I have the punishment taken upon me. That was when the Prophet saw the certainty and the conviction in her that she really wanted that to be done. And it was carried out. The Sahabas were mad. Oh, this woman commits sin. After she died, Prophet said, we are going to pray on her. Allah has wiped away her sins. So that is the sincerity. The punishments in Islam are actually to purify. If somebody kills somebody and the person is killed, that sin he committed for killing somebody, it is the hope that that killing of him will erase that sin from him. And Allah will no longer hold him responsible for the person he killed on the day of judgment. But even the killing, there are rules. If I tell you the fiqh of killing, stealing, all these things that non-Muslims use against us, they don't know anything. If I kill somebody's brother, a member of your family by mistake or anything, or I kill somebody intentionally, by mistake you don't kill, you pay blood money. If you kill intentionally, you are to be killed. You will be killed only if everybody in the person's family says you should be killed. If everybody say kill her, and only Faisal say no killer, they will go with Faisal. The person won't be killed. So even if it is only one person in the family that says he forgives him, they go with the person that forgives. But you won't know this except you study. That's why we say keep studying. We're even stealing, all these things. Not everything you steal, they cut your hand. If a wife steals from husband, they cannot cut her hand. I'm not saying steal. They cannot cut your hand does not mean they cannot punish you. They will punish you other ways, but it doesn't warrant cutting your hand because they see it as you are part of his responsibility. The same as a child stealing from the father. They can flog you, they can do, but cutting of the hand does not go to that level of people who already have a shared responsibility. Or you steal in time of famine, when there is no food. You went to steal rice to shop. They catch you. They cannot cut your hand, so long as it is food you stole to eat. These are little things that we don't know until we study these things in depth. Okay, I will leave that aside. Let's go to the next question. So the same thing is done to the man if the man commits the sin. Then somebody said, becoming unique by yourself, just by being yourself. I think that was your question. Not going until you get to one thing. Like, just by the way you live your life as a Muslim and the way you practice your Islam, can you be unique that way? Yes, you can be. So the point I was making is kind of in line with what you're saying. The point I was making is, you practice that Islam the way you do it to an extent, you don't even know Allah has loved a particular thing you are doing. You understand the point now? So probably when Bilal was performing ablution after every wudu, he just liked doing it. He probably didn't know it was something Allah will hold and love from him. To him, he was just living a normal life of himself. You get the point? So the point is, you be yourself, practice Islam as you can to the best of your ability. You don't know what you are going to do or make part of you that Allah will like. Splitting of the moon. Yes, the hadith of splitting of the moon and that the moon is going to split. There are a hadith on that. Although we don't have scientific backup, like you asked, saying that, that is one of the things the atheists usually say against Muslims. That you said the Prophet splits the moon, and how is that possible? Okay, there are a lot of things that the Prophet did that are not possible. The Prophet actually did more miracles than any other Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad did more miracles than any other Prophet, alayhim salatu wasalam. Water gushed out of his fingers. A lot of things he did. And the greatest of his miracles, by the way, is the Quran. That can never be changed, and things like that. So the splitting of the moon was one of his miracles. There's a hadith da'if, but that is not splitting of the moon. The splitting of the moon was correct. It's a hadith sahih. And we have more than 10 sahabas who witnessed it, and they narrated the hadith, who saw when it happened. And one that is weak hadith is when they said he should leave Islam, and he said if you put the sun on my right hand and the moon on my left hand, it's a weak hadith. Okay? I was about mixing the questions up when I understood what you were saying. Is that okay? So although you may not find a scientific backing for it per se, but yes, and we know stars are going to break apart. The sun is dying. Stars die. They die and they become supernovas and they turn into black holes. Okay? So a black hole is usually a dead star. So the thing is, we know this. There is a black hole in the middle of our galaxy. Did you see the picture they took recently of a black hole that they were celebrating? That black hole is at the middle of our galaxy. It's gradually sinking everything in. And they say in a matter of years, hundreds of thousands, millions years, according to their calculation, this whole universe will be sunk into that black hole. So there are a lot of things we see there that we can't really explain. So we know these things don't stay forever. They break, the energy of the sun goes away, it vanishes, it dies, the light stops. So we know these things are not strange to science. They are things that can happen. Okay? What is the Islamic view on having pictures on the wall of the home? Well, the Prophet said, anywhere there are pictures, angels do not go in there. And you should not pray there. So if you don't want angels to be in your living room, but you want angels to be in your bedroom, choose. So choose where you don't want angels to be in your house. So I don't want angels this side, I don't want angels this side. I want angels only this side. Now you sabi. But the point is, it's true. So the best is not to hang them if you can. Don't hang them. It's better. People even say, most scholars, although there are some, say don't even take pictures at all. Say no, we'll take them we'll put them in the album, we'll hide them, we'll keep them away. That is the other one that some scholars permit. You take them for some reason and you keep them, not display them. Is that okay? But displaying them is totally frowned because there's a direct hadith on that the Prophet asked Aisha to take down a curtain that had a picture when he said the hadith. Then, can you please tell us a good example of how Muslim women dress? Cover your whole body, including your feet. The only thing you should leave open, that you might leave open, is your face and your palms. The minimum you can leave open is your face and your palms. You must cover everything, including your feet. That is the best way to dress. Is that okay? The best is to cover everything. If you can cover your face, the better. If you can't cover your face, you leave your face out and your palms, it's still okay. But most of the scholars agree covering of the feet is compulsory, especially for Salah. So even if ordinarily you don't cover your feet for Salah. It's one of the nakedness of the woman. And some women ask, can we wear socks? Scholars say not socks. Wear a long gown to cover your feet, so that when you pray, your feet is hidden in the long gown. Aisha said, what if the gown is flowing on the ground with dirt? He said, yes. When it flows on the dirty area, it will also flow in the clean area. They will cancel each other. Assalamu alaikum, please. Is there men hurul in for women? Yes. As young women die that have no husband, now so young boys they die when they get husband. Allah, you said? What did you say? Yeah, if you die, you don't have husband. There is a husband waiting for you. And if a man died, does not have wife, there is wife waiting for you. That's what I'm saying. So nobody go slack. Allah will make sure everybody is satisfied. But that one you are thinking that the man have many mates, so one woman will have many boy mates. We didn't hear of anything like that one. So you want to change it for us, Yom Al Kiyama, because we marry 4 wives. You say, okay, Mona, enjoy. When we get there, we'll change them. We know read that one. Mona no change them. Over the 4 wives, now they let us marry. Now go 1 kill us. If you marry, I will pack out of this house. I will deal with you. I will deal. All the men now, so that they hold their side already. If they see any girl, carry, no, I don't want this. Sometimes let's think of the benefit. I'm not talking about those men that just want to marry for marrying's sake. There's a story I told you of a lady who had 3 children. She's a widow. And there's this man that has been helping her children and helping them at school, because he knew the husband before he passed away. And then at the time, he felt that man who died was just like a brother to him. Why can't he just marry this woman and take full responsibility as a wife and like his children? And the wife no grill. For what? Don't even. Now so they do. The man no come. I'm telling you true life story. The man didn't marry her. He left her. Reach small time. How men they work hard. Now the man died. The man said, the man had money. As he died, woman will be saying, "Ole kose and kono she they cook for us. Sabi manage money. Money finish." And she had 3 children also. Now she can't find her husband. That was when she knew what the other woman was facing. So sometimes we look at the surface and we think, my dad married a woman who was my mom's friend because the husband died and there was no one taking care of her 7 children in the village. Now my mama tell my papa, marry her now. How about see her now, marry her? They stay in the same house, all the children, everybody now. So I'm not saying you must agree. Whether you agree or not, they have the right, sha. Now you go, you're fight. You go tired. I'm letting men know you have the right. And you don't have to give reason. Someone will say, he has not told me why he's marrying. I don't even know. Why is he marrying? You don't tire for you now. I better don't put me for wala. Now joke all the women go kill me today. So the point is, it is not seen as a sunnah to say. Like I said, it's a religious responsibility to marry more than one wife. Even the Quran says if you can marry one, is better for you. But there are certain circumstances that we want women to understand. Is that okay? That's why we made mention of that. So men, if you can stay with one, is better for you. Because on the day of judgment, one go to pull you, go fire for this, another one go to pull you, go. See JANNAH for your front, as you they go. So may Allah save us. So I want to say the last one about the youth. I think that's the last one that I missed. Give a young Muslim trying to improve his iman. I'll tell you a short version of my story. Just give me 3 minutes. Most of you, I've told you this story several times about how I became who I am now. I finished from Islamic school. I went to university for the first time. It was live. I saw live. My friends would tell me, you are so funny. You can be a comedian. I was in ABU Zaria then, 2004. That was when I started being a comedian in school. The whole campus knew me. My stage name was MC Albino. Now preach with a preach now. When somebody says something serious, people be. They say, Black Albino, come do this for this. Now so they do. They hustle, money come, they come. Go organize shows. Zaria must laugh. Before you know, Agodai came to Zaria. He saw my performance. He invited me to Benin. I stayed with Agodai in Benin for 1 year. Traveled to different countries with Agodai. Me, where you see so. But to what end? I never drank my whole life or smoked my whole life until I started doing comedy. We would do smoking competition. First to finish one packet. We'll just wake up for money on a smoking competition. Or don't smoke free, we'll go play football. It was not a life. My parents cried. My dad almost disowned me. So when you're talking, I can know where you're talking from the perspective of the young man and from the perspective of the parents, actually. What saved me was my mom's prayers. My mom will cry. My papa tried. They made my dad imam of one mosque. He said, no, I get one son. He said, read Quran and I ain't go be imam. He said they should put me as imam. Every Friday, big Jama, I go lead prayer on Friday. On Saturday, now me they do comedy for Hexagon. It was terrible. So that was when it was now dawning on me. I had to choose a life. I know I could not do both. I had to tell myself, pick one. But because of the basic Islamic knowledge I already have, I knew which one was best for me. Even if Shaitan was pushing me to the other one. Deep inside me, I knew if I choose this life, no matter the money I make, I am zero in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. While I was there contemplating, sometimes I will stop, sometimes I will still fall. That was when I got admission to go study for my master's degree in Saudi Arabia. Now, dear Allah, come and cuff me. If you see the handcuff, they throw away the key. Handcuff all my bone, like this, handcuff everywhere. That was when I found the sweetness of Islam. And it gave me more reason to forget about that. I practiced my Islam. I was going to different places in Abuja. I know all the generals there. They do shows. Sometimes they'll take me into the ocean, deep sea with cruise ship to go do comedy. Places where I don't go for comedy. But to what end? They call it vanity. It's nothing. You just get Allah's wrath, Allah's anger. So for that young man, I will tell you to know for yourself. Ask yourself, what do you want? That's where it starts from. And if you don't have basic Islamic knowledge, it's hard. That's why I tell parents, please, no matter what, teach your children Islam. Even if they are going to Queen's College, make sure they have Islam, at least very good basics. They can read Quran, they understand some things, you understand? They know who Allah is. That's why we have children today who travel abroad and they come back, they say we are no longer praying. May Allah save us from that. And then you also pray a lot. Prayer helps because the Prophet said, Amrul Qulub biyadillah. Even you, where they go, even me, like this, even Prophet is afraid that Allah might turn him against him. So no matter how you have iman, no matter how much Islam you practice, always be afraid that one day Allah can just twist you and you turn negative. So nobody is perfect to be positive. Say, Prophet say you worship Allah. Some people worship Allah until he remains small, may they die. They will start practicing the practice of people of hellfire and they die and end up in hell. And some people will be practicing hellfire, 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 hellfire. It remains more, may they die. Something just touched them, they go back to Allah and they die like that and they enter paradise. So you cannot be certain. Let me say, I sure. You know sure. You know sure. Just the pray, say, Allah, I know sure, but you keep me for this side. That's why there's a dua I used to make. I just say, Allah, just love me. For no reason, Allah, just love me. I don't get reason to give you, but just love me. Just tell me, say you love me. I don't get reason. Because there's no reason for Allah to love you. Except if he just wishes to love you. So just tell Allah, please wish to love me. So always pray for your children. Always pray hard for your children. And I think that's where the major problem is. Some of our mothers can't pray, they don't know, and then they complain about the children. They start asking Ustaz, come and help me, Ustaz. The person that will help you is not Ustaz. The person that will help you is Allah. The Ustaz need help. I know they play. That Ustaz why they call. So forget the BF. He need help too. All of us need help. Okay. The voice don't crack.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل الحمد لله وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى الله خير أما يشركون أمن خلق السماوات والأرض وأنزل لكم من السماء ماء فأنبتنا به حدائق ذات بهجة ما كان لكم أن تنبتوا شجرها أإله مع الله بل هم قوم يعدلون أمن جعل الأرض قرارا وجعل خلالها أنهارا وجعل لها رواسي وجعل بين البحرين حاجزا أإله مع الله بل أكثرهم لا يعلمون أمن يجيب المضطر إذا دعاه ويكشف السوء ويجعلكم خلفاء الأرض أإله مع الله قليلا ما تذكرون صدق الله.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless our brother. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us all and accept this from us as ibadah. MashaAllah, I'll make the final announcement, after which the brother will lead us in dua. And after the dua, we can all disperse, inshallah. We hope by next year, inshallah, you will all oblige us or we invite you for the Ramadan lecture. And the last one, some people want your Twitter or social media handle if you have them. If you don't, so when you finish the dua, you can give them the handle so they can follow you, tweet at you, and maybe see a few of your lectures online as well. So, yeah, thank you so much for coming around. Jazakumullah khairan. May Allah reward us all. Yeah, but UKASHAT, the dua.
Quick dua so that we go pray.
اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت وبارك لنا فيما أعطيت وقنا واصرف عنا شر ما قضيت فإنك تقضي بالحق ولا يقضى عليك إنه لا يذل من واليت ولا يعز من عاديت تباركت ربنا وتعاليت نستغفرك اللهم ونتوب إليك اللهم تقبل صلاتنا اللهم تقبل قيامنا اللهم تقبل ركوعنا اللهم تقبل سجودنا اللهم تقبل جميع أعمالنا اللهم أنت ربنا لا إله إلا أنت من خلقتنا ونحن عبادك ونحن على عهدك ووعدك ما استطعنا نعوذ بك من شر ما صنعنا نبوء لك بنعمتك علينا ونبوء بذنوبنا فاغفر لنا فإنه لا يغفر الذنوب إلا أنت اللهم إنا نسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى اللهم اجعل أسرتنا أسرة تقية نقية مستقيمة على طريقتك السوية إلى الأبد اللهم إنا عبيدك بنو عبيدك بنو عبيدك بنو إمائك نسألك اللهم بكل اسم هو لك سميت به نفسك أو أنزلته في كتابك أو علمته أحدا من خلقك أو استأثرت به في علم الغيب عندك أن تجعل القرآن العظيم ربيع قلوبنا ونور صدورنا وجلاء أحزاننا وذهاب همومنا وغمومنا إنك أنت على كل شيء قدير برحمتك يا الله يا غفور يا الله يا رحمن يا الله يا تواب يا الله يا خالق يا الله يا غفار يا الله يا قدوس يا الله يا هادي يا الله يا مؤمن يا الله اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.